This isn't just a Ute, it's the Aussie V8 legend that refused to die. Today we're firing up a 1976 Holden HX 308 Manual Ute, a machine so tough, so iconic, and so rare in this condition, it'll make every Holden fan stop what they're doing. Let's bring this beast back to life. What's up, everyone? Subscribe to my channel. Today we are diving into one of Australia's toughest, rawest, and most iconic workhorses ever to roll out of Elizabeth, the 1976 Holden HX 308 V8 Manual Utility. This is more than a Ute. This is a piece of Australian motoring culture, a symbol of backyard wrenching, burnout pads, country roads, and the pure mechanical heartbeat that defined the Holden era. And today, we're putting a spotlight on one of the cleanest, most desirable combinations you can get. An HX Ute running a 308 cubic inch V8 paired with a proper manual transmission. No frills, no computers, no nonsense. Just pure Aussie muscle, built for torque, built for toughness, and built for legends. Before we get deep into the details, smash that subscribe button because this is the channel where we bring you the rarest classics, the forgotten heroes, and the machines that shape generations. Now let's talk HX, because this is a model that sits in a golden era for Holden. Released in 1976, the HX series was the evolution of the HQ and HJ lineage, iconic shapes that shaped Holden's entire legacy. The HX updated the style just enough to make it familiar yet fresh. That wide front grille with horizontal bars, squared-off headlights, those classic Australian proportions, and the unmistakable long tray out back that tells you this thing wasn't just made to look good, it was made to work. But when you drop a 308 under the bonnet, that workhorse becomes something entirely different. The 308 V8 is a legend in its own right. If you know Australian cars, you know the 308 wasn't just an engine, it was the engine. It delivered a sound unlike anything else, a deep, throaty growl that every Aussie car lover can identify within 2 seconds. When paired with the manual gearbox, this Ute becomes a completely different experience. You feel every shift. You hear the engine breathe. You feel the torque pushing through the rear wheels. It's mechanical purity, the kind of connection modern cars have lost. In the 1970s, Holden didn't have to chase trends. They were setting them. And the HU Ute was right in the middle of that revolution. Now imagine this. Early morning sunlight hitting that long bonnet. You twist the key and the 308 coughs, grumbles, and then roars to life. A carb-fed heartbeat. No digital screens. No driving modes. Just metal, fuel, and fire. This isn't just a drive, this is a time machine. And the best part? People still use these Utes. Restorers bring them back. Enthusiasts mod them, slam them, paint them in wild colors, or keep them bone stock for historic authenticity. No matter what style you choose, the HX with a 308 and a manual stands tall as one of the coolest, toughest Aussie machines you can own. Let's talk design. The HX Ute has that unmistakable Holden silhouette. Long nose, simple lines, wide stance, and a tray that can haul anything from building materials to motorbikes to camping gear to engines for your next project. The front end is pure 1970s charm, chrome bumper, bold grille, and that muscular presence that lets everyone on the street know this isn't just some utility vehicle. This is a V8 Aussie icon with personality. Inside, you get exactly what you expect from a 76 Holden, a simple but fully functional interior, big steering wheel, analog gauges, manual shifter right where it should be, and that authentic old-school Holden feel that can't be replicated. This Ute wasn't built to be pretty, but it ended up iconic. It wasn't built to be a collector's item, but today, clean HX Utes are getting harder and harder to find. And finding one with a real 308 V8 and a proper manual gearbox, that's gold. That's the kind of vehicle enthusiasts hunt for years, because this combination represents the essence of what Holden stood for: performance, durability, simplicity, and soul. And let's be honest, the HX Ute doesn't just look tough, it is tough. Built for the farm, the job site, the open road, and everything in between. Many of these were used, abused, worked hard, and beaten into the ground because that's what they were made for. So today, the survivors are special. Whether restored to factory glory or built into a street machine, the HX Ute is a piece of Australian history rolling on steel and rubber. So if you're watching this and you've ever dreamt of owning a V8 Holden Ute, this might be the one that hits the sweet spot. The year, 1976. The model, HX Utility. The engine, 308 cubic inch V8, and the transmission, manual. Just the way real drivers want it. This is the perfect mix of muscle, nostalgia, and raw driving emotion. It's a machine that takes you back to the days when cars were loud, simple, and full of character. Days when horsepower mattered more than software. Days when you and the road were all that mattered. What's up, everyone? Subscribe my channel because more legendary machines are coming and you don't want to miss them. The 1976 Holden H308 Manual Ute is a timeless icon, a true Aussie battler with the heart of a lion and the soul of a muscle car. If you're a Holden fan, a V8 lover, or just someone who appreciates real automotive history, this Ute deserves a place in your memory, and maybe even in your garage.